Damn! Yo, the creators of The Last Airbender have been involved in the creation of the live action adaptation that Neflix was going to make. They stated this way back in 2018, right? Fast forward to 2020, a few days ago, the writers have walked away. They said, yo, this is crazy. We ain't doing this. We out. Now, you gotta wonder, why did they leave? What happened? And does this mean bad things for the potential live action Avatar series? I hate to sound the alarm, but sound the alarm! Damn, we get it, alright. This is bad news, we get it, alright. Turn it off, thank you. God damn, and these imaginary crew workers around me are just fucking up today, man. It's like y'all ain't got paid. Alright, anyway, so, yes world, I am an Avatar The Last Airbender fan, just like the rest of you guys. The Nickelodeon series meant a lot to me growing up. For those 3 years that we had cable as a kid, right? I was too mature for Nickelodeon. I was watching Teen Nick. You feel me? So I ain't want nothing to do with Nickelodeon. But Avatar had the karate and the superhero elements. So your boy Marcus Digital was watching it and loving it. So, we know that a few days ago, the writers of the original and creators of the original The Last Airbender have walked away from the Neflix project due to creative differences. Now remember that, because whenever you have people speak about creative differences, I want you to understand that a lot of times that means one side wanted to push for something to be in the film or in a TV show, and the other side said, hell no. Now, we don't know who did the approach and who did the rejection. We don't know. Maybe it was Neflix that came to them and said, hey, you know Appa the flying bison? Well, how about we make him a unicorn with wings? Like from Hercules. And then we paint him on fire like Rapidash from Pokemon. You know, it'd be real, acceptable for all the kids. They'll really love it. And maybe the creators were like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Maybe that was the reason they walked away. Maybe Netflix was pushing for something crazy. And the original creators were like, nah, we're not getting ready to do it. So I went to the Instagram of one of the original creators. Shout out to Roman Castro for giving me these screenshots. And we're getting ready to actually read this quick paragraph, okay? This is from Brian Konitiko. I fucked that up. But here we go. When Netflix brought me on board to run this series alongside Mike 2 years ago, they made a very public promise to support our vision. Unfortunately, there was no follow-through on that promise. Though I got to work with some great individuals, both on Netflix's side and on our small development team, the general handling of the project created what I felt was a negative and unsupportive environment. Okay, like I just said, that means that they were probably trying to stay true to the original cartoon, to the source material in every way they could. And Netflix was probably pushing for their own objective, for their own messages, for their own vision of what Avatar should be in live action. And what this reeks of to me is Netflix pulling them in and pushing them away. This tells me very clearly as a fan that Netflix brought them on board in 2018 as a way to please us as fans. okay, we're gonna bring in the original creators so y'all don't think about the M. Night Shyamalan movie anymore. And then, when they want to push for something to be in the movie that we don't like, we just gonna bounce their ass the fuck about the paint. That's basically what Netflix did. They used them as a token to get appreciation and support from the fans. Because think about it. After that M. Night Shyamalan movie, where Aang was saying his lines, not acting his lines.
To get your airbending tattoos, you have to meditate for long periods of time without losing focus. Some of the great monks can meditate for 4 days.
They called this motherfucker Ong. The whole movie, Ong. They couldn't even get his name right. So, after that film, Netflix knew they were in hot water. They knew they were in a tough spot. How can we get the public to kind of support us? Oh, let's bring on the original creators. This happens a lot in Hollywood, where a director or a producer has a certain vision and the studio's like, no, no, no. This is what we're getting ready to do. You either take this or get the fuck up out of here. And that's what happened. Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 3. It's a whole bunch of films like that where it gets ramshacked by a studio or a big hit like Netflix. Now, I'm very, very proud of the writers for walking away. I understand it must have been an extremely hard situation to walk away from something that you love like that you put 2+ years of work into. To just walk away, it's got to be tough. But what that's telling me is that what Netflix has cooked up is a big old pot of bullshit. And they said, you know what? Before an M. Night Shyamalan situation happens, let's get up out of here. Before a Dragon Ball Evolution situation happens, let's leave. Let's get up out of here. And let's not be associated with this. Because it's probably getting ready to be bad. That's what I'm thinking. Unless they want to mend fences and get them back. But in order for that to happen, whatever it was Netflix was pushing upon them, they're going to have to back up off them. I don't know, y'all. This is crazy as hell, man. I love Avatar, and if Netflix was getting ready to fuck it up, I'm glad they walked away. Look, sometimes in life, man, you got to walk away with your nuts intact. Fuck all that shit. Whatever the consequences are, let the chips lie where they may. Anyway, it's been weird, but it's been real. Boy, they walked away. I don't blame them. When you go and you watch The Last Airbender, Aang was, woo! He was dancing like Michael Jackson. Woo! In some of them scenes, boy. That shit was awful. And if they want to avoid that, I'm all with it. I support y'all 100%. Get out of here, bitch.
Yeah, I'm so fly, but you knew though. Like to mix it up, my different items like Menudo. Don't force a nigga, I'm the nigga strange like I'm Hugo. Your mama check a nigga, watch a rollie or a Hugh blow. Like it really matters, I came with 4 seasons. They think a lot about my cars, like my new Beamer. Your girl dipping in my seats, you should probably leave her. Nerd nigga with the glasses and the short season.